up? You already know what it is, baby. It's the one and only Mr. Vader, the Messiah, holding it down for honest assholes. Welcome to another edition of Moment with the Messiah. You already know we are here to give y'all the best interviews, the best content. That's what we do. We hold it down for Killer Cali, the Inland Empire. Shout out to my brother Mizzle. Shout out to D-Nut and the rest of the crew. You already know who it is. Now, when it's time to give flowers and time to give thanks to my artists, actors, whoever come to my show, I'm all about giving flowers. I'm all about giving thanks. I got with this sister a cool little minute ago, and we got a chance to set up a date, and I'm here to give it to y'all. I want to welcome tonight's guest, the one and only IMANI Seduction. What it do, Queen?
Hey, hi.
I'm saying, yeah, you made sure you was ready tonight. I like your background and all that.
Oh yeah, I'm just up in here chilling at my studio. Yep.
Yeah, that's what's up. And I was very anticipated for this episode. I'm gonna be all the way 100 with you. I got sick yesterday out of the blue. I don't know what happened. I was like, damn, I gotta hear.
Tell you look good.
I was like, yeah, thank you. I was like, I'm gonna have to try to shake this shit off because I'm not finna miss this. So I done drunk a shitload of Theraflu, got my humidifier, and I made sure
I'm gonna tell you right now. You gotta get your elderberry, your zinc, cause it's some mess going around. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. But the Messiah always holds it down, so I want to thank you for coming out tonight. For real, for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I'm all about giving flowers and giving the people what they want. You ready to have your moment with the Messiah?
Yes, I am. Absolutely.
Let's get it one time. Well, my first question I want to start off. When you first seen my page on my podcast, Honest Assholes, was you digging the name?
Hell yeah! How can you forget that?
Exactly. Because everybody, I try to tell everyone, like, listen, I know the name. Titles really matter. Titles matter with album names. It matters with your stage name. I told them it's always something behind it. So I told people don't just look at it me being an honest asshole. Just look at me being an honest asshole who fucks with you.
I mean, I'm gonna be upfront and honest. So I just hope you don't get offended or anything. I'm not gonna say anything offensive, but I'm just being me. So if that make me an asshole, then fuck it, I guess.
Hey, this world that we live in,
I didn't even ask you. My bad.
No, that's cool. I was just this world that we live in. Some people don't even know how to be real. Don't even know how to be a real asshole. So it's like no matter what you say, it's always gonna trigger somebody, make somebody mad. That's why I'll be like, hey, listen, if you don't like who I am, you ain't gotta rock with me.
Well, let me tell you one thing about me. It don't matter how we meet, how we come into contact. I'm always letting people know what's up about the type of person I am and what it is that I do. Just because if you're going to be around me or if you want to get to know me, I got to let you know, because in the profession that I am in, it's something that I got to be truly honest about. I can't sugarcoat it, hide it. Especially when people are already going to be like, oh, hey, let me tell you the real about her. I'm going to already tell you that. So, yeah.
And she didn't already started off giving her own moment. You know what I'm saying? That was just an introduction. So that's going to go along with this first question I got to ask you. Now, you have a very big following, and a lot of people know who you are. But for those that don't know who you are, just give the world a reminder of who IMANI Seduction is.
Okay, well, first and foremost, my name is IMANI. I go by IMANI Seduction. I'm your salacious hostess. Okay, so I work in the porn industry. So a lot of people may know me from that, but I also do music. I rap. I do a little bit of singing. And then another thing is I'm heavy into the arts. So anything dealing with filming, marketing, editing, painting, everything. Like anything dealing with the arts, I love that. I love performing. I love acting. That's like my passion. So, all of it goes hand in hand. And I'm just a sweet, beautiful person you want to meet.
I love how you sum that up at the end. That's just a little cherry right there. That's dope. Well, being in the adult industry is, I'm pretty sure it can be tough because I've had plenty of former and current adult stars that was on my show. So this right here with you was like, it was real special because it just goes with my next question. One thing I can honestly say about you, you're very versatile, and not only do you know do music and adult movies. It's very rare when you see someone in both those professions. It was a few, but it's very rare, especially on the female side. So I have to ask you, how does she maintain a balance with both? Because the music industry is very stressful, and I'm pretty sure, well, not stressful, but it's like hectic, and I'm pretty sure the adult industry is hectic too. So how do you maintain like the balance of doing both?
Well, you know what? That wasn't really anything hard for me because that's something I've been wanting to do for a long time. The real hesitation was just in just figuring out how I want to put it out there. So once I got over that, I pretty much was just like, hey, you know what? When it comes to like the content that I put out, and I do a little bit of everything. My fans, people who really like respect me, they love anything that I do. So I felt like there's no reason for me to be ashamed or to feel like, I don't know if they're gonna really feel the music or understand it. I'm just gonna put it out there. And if y'all respect the art, if y'all respect what I do, then I feel like y'all will feel it. And it actually blew up way bigger than I could ever imagine. I didn't even expect for it to be something like I just wanted to have my music in my videos. That's really what it was. And I'm a huge music lover. So it's something that I've been wanting for a minute. I was trying to have other people do it for me, but I just felt like, you know what? I can do this. I do this. So let me just go on ahead and do it. And it wasn't even being done anything to the capacity of how I was doing it at the time. Still to this day, in my opinion. So it wasn't anything that was like any of a conflict. It's just the fact that once I put it out there, I have to keep it going because the momentum is always growing and people want to see more and they're loving it. So it's like, but that's what I love about it is that I can express myself and have fun with it. And it's just so much you could do. Like, I love that. You know what I'm saying?
Now, speaking of your fantasy, when I come up with these questions, my main goal is to get the artists to just really open up to their fans, like it's just certain things that they didn't know about you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure people that follows you wasn't expecting that answer right there because that was a dope answer. And the way that you defined it all, that was real dope right there.
Thank you.
Now we all have a certain time in our lives when we just knew we had a passion for something and we wanted to start something. So what age did how old were you when you knew off top like, hey, I want to make music? I know I love music and I can make my own music, but like what age did you discover your passion for music?
That's a really good question because I've been a lover of music since for years. Like I want to say, I grew up around it in my family. My family always put me on to like a lot of what they listen to and a lot to where I need to know the name of the song, who made it, the story behind it, the context. You get what I'm saying? So upon that, taking in that knowledge, it also led me into once I started really getting into hip hop, I'll say that was like early on in high school. And then I used to write poetry. So I felt like, okay, this was something that I knew one day. I didn't think like, okay, that I would be in the forefront of it, but I knew I would have some type of involvement with it because I was always doing something. Like I said, I was heavy into the arts. As far as getting into the music game, that came on later on. Like that came on, that was like a few years ago. So before it was more like something that I did that was a passion. And then I started to take it more seriously. Like when my first single came out, Pussy Party, that was like my first time ever going into the studio that was my first time putting out a music video, doing all that.
Man.
And that's what really took it off from me. Like my very first song, which is crazy, unheard of.
And a lot of your videos are dope too. I gotta give you like credit.
You see my music videos?
Yeah, like there was that boat party one.
Yeah, that was
I
just a
was
party.
like, yo,
I have my
listen.
director, my camera
I
right
was
here.
like, listen. I'm not judging at all. I was like, look, whatever she's doing, it's working. It's popping. All right, stick to it, because it was different. It was very different. Come on. Rapping their lyrics and performing at the same. Come on, bro.
That's how I'm coming. That's how I'm coming with it. Like that's my point, though. See, I know so many people who do music in the porn industry, right? In the adult industry. Okay, so, but I was like, why is it that no one has ever like combined the both of them? What they'll do is they'll get other talent to act it out, or they'll kind of do some soft stuff, right? If you get my drift. But nobody's ever really like do exactly what it is that they're talking about. So that's why I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be one of the ones to really go there, especially as a woman. And it went up. It was
Yeah,
crazy.
it looked like it, man. I was like, at the time, I was like, damn, man, I know the video shoot was popping.
Oh, it was well, video popping.
I was like, I know that shit was popping, yo.
It was bad. Wow. I'll never forget that day.
But see, just to touch on to that, that's what makes it dope, because it's different and nobody else did it.
Yeah, that was some real shit that happened too. Like it wasn't like no script, like, hey, we're gonna all do this. Like, no, this was like a real party. You feel me? Like, yeah.
I love it.
So now yes.
For your pussy.
I'm a Kit Kat. So now every time I do something, I gotta keep topping that. Like I gotta keep just, but now my main focus is really just like elevating with it. So like the music is being more top of the line. Like my ideas I run wild my ideas. So
hey man, listen. You got a big following, so everybody want to see you win. So just keep doing it. Keep creating your own lane. I'm pretty sure there's people that's probably gonna try to bite you, or that hasn't already. So just keep going. Now, in this industry, in the media business or whatever, entertainment business, whatever you want to call it, we all have someone that's inspired us or influenced us. So for Imani Seduction, who are some people that influenced you to get to where you are right today?
Ooh. Wow, I don't even know where to start. There's so many like avenues. I guess for me, I consider myself really like a filmmaker. So I pay attention to like a lot of the dope music videos. Like when I was growing up, people like X, people like oh my god, my mind going blank right now. Oh my god, the director of Belly.
Oh, you talking about
oh my god, the homie.
Boy name.
Oh my god, my mind going blank right now. I pay attention to like
mess with the colors.
Yeah, I pay attention to a lot of people like who do really dope filming. I also like to, as far as like the adult industry goes, there was a woman early on, like her name was Champagne, and a lot of people compare me to her.
Oh man, I remember her.
You remember her?
Yeah.
It's crazy because I was like a very young little lady, and I watched her on Gangsters DVD, and she just totally like inspired me the way she did it. Like she was out there doing stuff that people didn't even think of doing at the time. Like Hype Williams, thank you. Yes, Hype Williams, that's what I was trying to think of. But yeah, Champagne was like one of them ones who Heather Hunter She does a whole lot too, and she's
I had the Hunter. That's my jig.
yeah. So like a lot of the legends, as far as like in the adult industry, you know, Black women, I really respect them.
Yes, because
Yeah.
a lot of them don't get the love that they deserve. So that's why I've had about you probably gonna be my fifth one.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
because everybody has a story. Like when you look at these podcasts, you always see the white girls getting the interviews, like their story. So it's like you don't really hear from the sisters like that. Let's hear their story. There's what they're doing or what they've been doing since. You know what I'm saying? You'd be surprised how successful a lot of them are after the industry. You know?
I feel like everybody has their thing that they, you know, what got them into being in the business, or at least knowing where they want to take it. From early on, I, you know, knew that I wanted to do something that was much more than what people expected of me. So upon getting into the industry, I was already on that playing field. I was just doing it independently. So I didn't get into an agency or a company or anything like that. I literally, every video I produced it myself.
As you should.
So doing music videos and doing music, that's just a natural thing that I've already been doing. So, and at that time when I got into it, there wasn't any OnlyFans. Like nobody was even having their own website. I was telling people, you need to have your own website. You can't trust these companies or these platforms. I always advertise. I don't care what it is that you do. And I'm not just speaking on someone being in the adult world, but you need to have your own website. You need to have something to where people can find you. You need to, you know, have emails. You need to have a true connection with your following and anyone that wants to have some type of business with you. So I came into the game already having that mindset of being independent. And I was looking for other people who was like that. There wasn't many. Now people are understanding why that is so important, you know. So but I feel confident. I'm proud that I've been able to still, even with all this time that has passed, and I'm still out here doing it, because it is hard. You know, that's a whole nother story to even get into. You know, that's a whole nother podcast. But I mean, if it's something that you truly feel passionate about, whatever it is that you want to do, I always say the risk is in not doing it. The risk is just having the regret. So, you know, if you really feel passionate about something, just effing go for it. You know, like there's nothing that really needs to be holding you back.
Man, that is the realest. I'm gonna probably say that's the realest statement I heard in 2025 so far. The risk is the regret. Like,
Absolutely.
man, that's deep right there. That's what's up. Hey, you just dropped the bomb. Now, when you sent me your bio, now you got a lot coming up. So there's something.
Yeah.
You have an event coming up, and it's a 420 event, and the name of it is called "Come Hit This." Correct?
Yep.
Spelled CUM. So let the world know. Let the world know, what do we have to look forward to that? Like, because this is free promotion, so for you. So let people know that if they want to come out.
Thank you so much, Messiah, for letting me talk about my event. Oh my God, let me tell you, this is gonna be the event of the century. Okay, so first off, if you know what a 420 party is like, but you don't know what a IMANI seduction, okay? If you already seen Pussy Party, now imagine I twist it and make it a 420 event, okay? So just like what you see in my music videos, but you're gonna be able to see it live. So it's a lingerie party, first off. And it's on April 19th. It's going to be right here in Hawthorne, right by the LAX, okay? Hey. Nice, dope-ass venue. So I'm having all the ladies come out, but they got to wear lingerie, okay? They got to be dressed to impress, because I'm having all type of stuff going on. I'm having a weed bar. I got my own brand. It's called Cushion, more cushion for the pushing. Okay, so you're gonna be able to have edibles, you're gonna be able to have pre-rolls, flour, mocktail, all type of shit. You're gonna have sexy bud tenders serving you. Okay. I'm gonna do my music. I got a hot ass DJ Radgal. She's gonna be with me. We're gonna be playing all dope ass like tunes. You're gonna hear your favorite 420 songs. You're gonna hear your favorite Imani Seduction songs. And I'm gonna perform my weed song that I'm gonna debut it that night. So at midnight, it's gonna be 420. Because mind you, the party gonna start Saturday, April 19th. So at midnight, when it's 420, I want everybody to put their blunts up, put your lighters in the air, because I'm gonna debut my weed song and it's gonna go up. Because then from there, I'm gonna do a live performance. So like I said, if you know my music videos, you know the music, you already know what to expect to see, how it's gonna go down. So you coming, you gonna want to be there. You ain't gonna want to miss out on this. Anybody watching this, you're not gonna want to miss out on it. So they can go to my Instagram, Imani Seduction Music. Just like how the name is spelled, just add music to it. That's me. You can send me a DM. I'll send you the flyer. I'm gonna post a flyer all over my page. Hit me up, come through, like for real. The admission for the guys is like $50. Right now I'm doing like a little pre-sale special, but if you get the VIP, you get the special treatment from the ladies. Okay, you get the special treatment from the ladies, special attention. You get to participate in adult games. All type of good stuff. Trust me.
Hey.
If you want to experience what it's like to be in a Imani Seduction music video, come hit this, okay? Come through, literally. So yeah.
I think you done dropped so much promo for that motherfucker. I know they gonna want to come out and get it popping. That's what's up right there.
Yes.
That's how I know I'm a stoner. That's how I know I'm like a super stoner. Like I went crazy when you said the bud tender. I was still thinking about that.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be some real fly shit going on, and you ain't seen it on this level. I've been to a couple of like events, but I'm like, nah, ain't nobody did it like this where it's real sexy. You feel me? Like, yeah.
Now I had to do some more promo for you, girl. I got you. Now,
I appreciate that.
Let's talk. Well, real quick, I noticed you have an album called Socialize.
That's right.
Okay. Now, for those of the people that don't know, drop another bomb. Like, what was it like putting that album together, and let the world know where we can get it, where we can stream it, any of that. It's more promo for you.
Yes. So yeah, my album is Socialize. Okay, and I mean you can get it on all major DSPs, like it's on Apple, Spotify, YouTube Music. I mean everywhere. And pretty much it's about the 304. If you a 304 out there, you know anything about it, I'm gonna spin the reel. Somebody who only the best way that I can. So I wanted to do something like that was really based off out there getting it, because there's not really any music for us. There's music that anybody that's down with the ism, they could play that and they can pop the ism. But what about us? What about us ladies that want to be on our get money tip? You feel me? Or need our whole motivation. Like, so that's basically like what my album is about. My fans love it. They go crazy over it. All the ladies that be out there, working and stuff, they tell me how much it motivates them. It gets them on point. And I always say, you play my music, you're going to make a lot of money. Trust me. If you're a stripper, you're working at the club, I promise you, play something like Ball Pit. Sure, you can even play Pussy Ain't Free. Like, it just lets somebody know exactly what it is, what's up. If you don't know how to put the words to say it, play my song. And my song will let a dude know exactly where it is where you coming from. So Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, but it is dope, and I'm really spitting bars. Like I'm putting punchlines all throughout the song.
Hey, I'm
No,
glad you brought that up because
I gotta
there's
say it because a lot of these women, you know, they rappers, and then, trust me, I love the girlies. I support the girlies, but you know, it's like, you know, they dumb it down, or they just kind of, they just talking. They're not really walking what they talking. And if anybody that meets me knows, like, oh yeah, she's about her business. Because first of all, Cardi B knew that way from jump. That's why she put it out there and said what she said about me. You know what I'm saying? And anybody that meets me can coincide with that, because I'm really speaking it, like, you know, like.
yeah, definitely with the punchlines. What she said, my pussy tighter than two best friends. I was like,
Yes.
oh, okay. I was like, okay, yeah. Hey, well, that's what I'm saying. Your delivery, you got a dope delivery too. So,
Thank you.
hey,
Thank
I
you.
have to do my research and my homework. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I
This
appreciate
is
that.
your
I
moment.
appreciate
I have
that.
to make sure, like, look, I was on point. So, so I always ask some type of bonus question before we get ready to wrap it up because this has been a dope moment. So I gotta just ask, like, you know, but maybe two random, but one of these questions I gotta ask you. So for
Okay.
Imani Seduction,
Yeah.
who is her Mount Rushmore of adult entertainers?
Whew. Oh my goodness. Okay, my Mount Rushmore. Okay. I'm going to give you, see, I only watch really black porn, so I can only really speak on that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and say Champagne, because that was the one that really like opened my eyes. Okay. Who wait, how many do I gotta say? Like 4 or 5?
Four.
Four?
Four.
Okay, 4. Okay, I'm gonna say Champagne.
Obsession.
I'm gonna say Pinky. Okay, I'm gonna say Cherokee.
Okay.
Okay, I gotta put them on there.
And one more. And think real hard. Hey, I feel you. I feel you. Whoever that is,
It's
I
so
feel you, bro.
many. It's so many. Yeah, she is a good one though. She is a good
Obsession
one.
was the finest.
Oh my gosh,
this
who would be my
earth.
It's
fourth?
Obsession.
well, like think real hard. You got a few minutes.
Name.
Up to Obsession.
No, Obsession was one of them ones.
Forgot
But you know,
Janet.
I gotta say
What?
Heather.
Ain't gonna
I
count
gotta
her
say
out.
Heather Hunter, because
Janet
this is
Jackson.
why she did the music, and she was
Okay.
the first one that I really knew. Her and Midori, though. Damn, who was first?
Yeah, Midori was bad.
Was it Midori or was it Heather Hunter?
Heather Hunter was first.
I think
So
it
it's
was
either or.
I'm gonna go with Heather Hunter because she was in that Tupac video.
Yeah.
Woo,
Yeah.
looking
Both
bad.
versions. I've seen them both.
Yeah. And she did
Crazy.
music, and she was, she really stepped the game up. I'm gonna go with that for
You
her.
forgot about Janet Jackman.
Yeah, I'm glad you. Yeah, that was a dope
We can
question.
keep going.
I
We
had to
can
ask
keep
that one
going.
because I was like, I needed to know, like, hey, you know, you got some hitters up there. You got some hitters. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
So for the rest of 2025, what do we have to look forward to from Imani Seduction on the music side, on the adult industry side? Like, you know, you got the rest of your moment. You know, let the flood the internet for what we got to look forward to.
You have so much to look forward to. Let me tell you. You can find me on my website, imaniseduction.com. And you can also find me on my extended website for my special members, imaniseductionporn.com. Okay, you're going to want to subscribe to that. Trust me. You're going to look forward to my party coming up on April 19th out here in LA, Hawthorne to be exact. Come hit this. It's a lingerie 420 party. I got a new song coming out. I'm about to drop that on 420. You're going to look forward to that. And then it's going to be more events, more parties. I plan on coming up to some of the like Exoticas. Going to be at the next AVN that's going to be popping off in Vegas. So you're gonna see me like wherever it's popping at. You're gonna find me. I mean, here I'm at the Africa West Digital Studios. Hey, and this is where, you know, we have the green screen, we got the recording studio, the podcast. We do that here too. So I mean, everywhere. I'm wherever it's popping at, that's where you're gonna see me, especially out here in LA. So
I love it. I love it. April finna be a litty month, you know.
Oh, the
My
whole
function,
month.
which I'm looking
April's
forward
always
to.
super fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Always.
it's Taurus season. It's finna be litty.
Yes, that part.
Taurus season. I love it. Well, this has definitely been a dope moment with this Messiah. I really want to thank you for coming out, giving me your time. I felt like you got a deep impact with your fans. So, yeah, this has been.
And I thank you because I know we've been talking for a cool minute now. And so I appreciate you, allowing me to be on your podcast and everything. Had a good time hanging out. So, yeah, absolutely. I want everybody to check this podcast out. It's your girl, IMANI Seduction on Honest Assholes, okay, where we keep it real up in here the best way we can. So, yeah.
You already know what it is, baby. Shout out my guy. Shout out my guy, Dank, best engineer, IE. I want to thank everyone that's been rocking with us. This is the Messiah live streaming. Thank my guest, IMANI Seduction, live streaming. Coming soon, baby. You already know what it is.